Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking today's Reddit Rose report. I know you get tired of seeing the same backdrop on whenever I do my reports, but I'm sure most of the time you're not looking at me anyway. You just want to hear what I got to say. So that's why I haven't really done anything lately. I'd like to take, if I had a laptop, I'd take it outside and do it out there during the summer, but I'd still sound the same. And I got the same news. Except today I got some different stuff. Anyway, Vince McMahon tweeted the following during last night's Ultimate Legend, The Warrior, airing on the WWE Network last night. He said, the most heart-wrenching story in WWE history, Warrior, the Ultimate Legend. I watched it last night. Didn't know that was the first time it's been shown, I guess, but it was like 55 minutes long. And if WWE could only make movies as good as they do documentaries like this, they would have no problem with him becoming a billionaire again. That was a great story. It was just fantastic. It's like I said, 55 minutes. It was all just on him from his childhood on. It was just great. Great. I recommend it. If you don't have the network, go over to somebody's house that does. Sit there for an hour, drink a Coke, buy them a beer or something. It's worth watching. Alright, and the update from earlier, former indie wrestler Drake Younger actually made his NXT TV debut as a referee a few weeks back. And now he's working as a full-time referee on TV as of this week. And Adam Rose worked this week's WWE SmackDown and Superstar show. Their tapings anyway. And they've said that being off Raw is not a good sign for the Rosebuds. And there continues to be talk that WWE producer Kevin Dunn does not like the Rosebud gimmick and the Rose gimmick. So, who gave it to him? They're the problem. Hell, normally they just do what they're fed to and do it the best you can. I don't know what else he could have done different, the way he's, given what he's got. They did that same horrible thing to Nick Dinsmore down in NXT, Eugene. That was just terrible. They tried to get him a little bit out of it, but anyway. Mick Foley's currently on 201 days of his Show Me the Santa challenge, where he wears something of Santa Claus or Christmas related 365 days a year. I hope it's all different ones. Foley says he will have a big announcement on my I Am Santa Claus documentary in a few weeks. Some of the WWE Divas, by the way, the cast is in the Caribbean at the island of Caracas this week filming. Well, we know that the Bellin twins and Natalia, Tyson Kidd, Cameron, Vinny, and Eva Marie, they're there. Didn't see anything about Summer being there. But Summer defeated Bayley on last night's NXT episode to become #1 contender for the NXT title. So she's going to end up facing Charlotte on July 24th episode. And Charlotte should be losing sometime to somebody quickly, because she should come up to the main roster over at WWE and bring Ric Flair or Poppy with her. So anyway, noted before that the filming of the new season of Tough Enough was scheduled to begin at the Performance Center last week. It's been pushed back possibly till late in 2014. Due to budget cuts. Word is, if the show is done, that the production budget will be greatly cut, and people working on the show were informed earlier this month that the filming was postponed until October. And regarding the second season of Legend House, which I thought was a pretty good show, it's also delayed, and the idea had been for it to go into production this coming October, but now there's talk that there may not be a second season at all. And of course, if that doesn't get people to join the net, they got to get stuff on there to make people join the network. They got to get the membership up. Anyway, one said that it may not happen at all. So one TV source in the country where Legends House aired on TV was recently told there will not be a second season. So anyway, WWE sources say there will be a second season, but the filming won't take place till after Tough Enough wraps, or may not be till early 2015. First season of Legend House, by the way, besides being a pay-per-view beside the pay-per-view events, was the most often watched show on the network, and the network's reality shows are also the most expensive programming too. Cost $10 or $15 a lot of times to do that stuff. And WWE live event in Tokyo, Japan today reportedly sold out. WWE also held a live event in Tokyo on Thursday. Today's show saw Hulk Hogan make his big return to Japan. Hogan cut a promo on praising, the Japanese fans and some of the Japanese legends he worked with, and John Cena. And former stars, remember old Chris Masters and Mason Ryan? Well, anyway, they're going to be battling to crown the first ever WrestleSport heavyweight champion at WrestleSport debut, August 16th in Portland, Oregon. Well, I'll let you know what happens on that. And John Morrison noted on Twitter that he's wrapping up filming in a movie called Boone the Bounty Hunter. And I'm glad it wasn't Dog. Anyways, the action movie comes out in 2015, and Morrison stars as Boone, with Dominique Swain, Lorenzo Lamas, and Jonathan Lipsnicki. Anyway, Chavo Guerrero and Rampage Jackson also make some special appearances, cameos, whatever you want to call it in the movie. But Morrison left WWE, wanted to go to Hollywood and become a movie star. Well, he's kind of getting there. I don't think he's going to take any movie scripts or anything away from The Rock yet, but I wish him luck. And Friday is going to be the big day for WWE in Tokyo at the Sumo Hall, as Kenta will sign WWE contract live in the ring during a live event. Hogan and other officials will be present for the announcement also, and he will have coverage on Friday morning or I'll let you know tomorrow morning on what goes down, if anything. I don't think there'd be a big fight or anything. WWE U.S. Champion Sheamus suffered several welts on his back and shoulders during the last man standing match against Alberto Del Rio on this week's main event. I don't know how that happened, but he got the welts. WWE, this is kind of odd, added Jeff Jarrett to their alumni roster. I wonder why that is when he's coming up with his own company, huh? Vince McMahon and other WWE executives will announce their 2014 second quarter earnings on Thursday, July 31st. This will include business numbers from WrestleMania 30, pay-per-view numbers from Extreme Rules, Payback, and Money in the Bank, as well as an update on the WWE subscribing. How many subscribers do they have? We'll find out. Vince will also host the conference at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on that day, and I'll have the full coverage then. I'm not sure when the 31st is, but apparently I know it's the end of the month. Anyway, happy birthday to one-time AWA champion, the Destroyer, Dick Beyer, 84 years old, one-time WCW Tag Team Champion Butch Reed, 60 years old, former WWE Tag Team Champion Tyson Kidd, 34. This would have been the birthday of a three-time AWA World Champion Reggie Lowowski, 88 years old. Who's that? The Crusher. And Southern Territory regular Jim White, 72 years old. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.